I got the other handrail out now, and I found some nasty. This piece of handrail right here has been repaired before. They just stuck that piece in there. Apparently it was rotted or whatever. So I removed that and I was checking it out, and underneath here is totally mush, as you can see. Bummer. So I'm going to have to address that. A few years ago I did a repair on this handrail. I really can't see it. Oh, there it is. I did a scarf joint here. It's all stepped in, and I went about that thick all the way across this section, probably about down into here, right into here somewhere. So I got good wood on the top. So I think what I'm going to do is draw me a line and get that trusty jigsaw with that long blade, because I don't know if there's nails or screws or whatever in there, and see if I can cut that rod out. And then I'm sure I'll have to do some chisel work to flatten everything out and glue a new piece under there. I'll try to get halfway on this one and halfway on this one, just so it has some support, and then slide it in there and then screw it from the bottom. Let me see if the saw works, and then I'll turn you back on.
Folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
Still recording. Did that hurt? Yep. My focus may be screwed up. Let me turn you off for a second. Ha! Turned it off and it reset. I hope that didn't hurt too bad. Alright, I got down in there, and I'm sure you heard me hitting all the nails and screws and stuff. Blade did pretty good for not being a metal blade. It's actually pretty straight up and down. So, but I'll come down and I'll measure the bottom, measure the top, get it nice and straight, hand chisel this crap out, hand chisel this back, chisel that back, and see if I can get it squared up. This right here, I got down to good solid wood. By the way, this is, I'm pretty sure this is cypress for you southern boys. And here there's a little bit of rot, but I think I can epoxy that and save it, because right above it is good solid wood that I had put in there before. Right here is pretty solid. Matter of fact, right here, this other color is the wood that I put in there before, which was redwood. Alright, I'm going to hand chisel this up, and I'll turn you back on if my camera works. Ciao. Alright, this is almost getting to the point of what did I get myself into. This rot goes deeper than I thought, but it's savable, I think. I got pretty solid wood here. I had to go another 6 inches here to get pretty solid wood. I had to go a full 3/4 deep, which is the end of this tongue, so now this is flopping in the breeze. This one's flopping in the breeze. So why didn't I just slap Bondo to it and paint it and move on? Can't do that. So anyhow, I think what I'm going to do is come down to the top of the tongue and put me a strip in there, the full length, let it run proud, and then shave it down to where it needs to be. Put a strip on this side, you know, butt right up to the tongue nice and tight, span the whole distance, and then the little bit of gap in the middle, it'll be about 1 inch. I'll just piece in, and call it good. So that might have to continue Monday on the next video if you want this up tonight. So you just have to kind of grin and bear with me. I'll get it to you. Alright, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got my first piece glued in there. Didn't go too awful. I went just a little over 3/4 thick so it'd be tight. Got it all clamped up. Man, I love my glue, eh? Dripping all over. That's when you know you got enough on there, when it's running. As long as I'm not paying for it. So I let her run a little bit proud. Ooh. I can shave that off. That's the way I want it. I can sand everything all nice and flush. Better pull that up. Got a pretty nice fit. No big giant gaps. Any gaps I do have, I can use Bondo. Ouch. And then I think that's it for the weekend. Monday I'll put the one on the other side and then fill a gap in between and call that repair good. Well, I got some glue running. Have a good weekend once again. See ya. Alright, it's Monday. Everything dried over the weekend. The redwood piece kept its shape, but just in case, I'm dumping a couple of big brass screws up through the bottom into the solid wood. So let's put one of those in, I guess. That'll work. Alright, got it pretty smooth with the block plane. The rest of it I'll just hit it with the vibrator sander. The inside right there is just a little proud. I'll just do a taper sand on that. And any little gaps I got, like this one, I'll just stuff them full of Bondo and call her good. Paint right. The rest of the joint looks pretty decent. So I did an okay job of flattening that out. There we go. Flip her over and do the other side. Alright, got number 2 all glued and clamped. Come out good, not much of a crack. I put the clamps on these 2 posts, brought them up. You can see the glue squeeze. It's all about the drying. Play nice.